Jackson looking for his first field goal, and he gets his. As the Roadrunners with 5 to shoot, down by 10. Jackson trying to split a double team. The runner, and he's able. 14-point lead for the Beavers. Jackson. And
offensive firepower for these Beavers.
Setting after drawing his play, and also all season. That's where the majority of their offense has come from most of the time. Is Jackson trying to connect?
Amount of respect. He's part of that ball club that went to the Final Four and done a great job.
Get it back to Jackson here. 7 to shoot. Step back 3, and Jackson.
That's unbelievable. Credit to her, because most first year people would not know what to do. But
over there on the Louisiana Tech bench, there was an issue with Caleb Ledoux that she was able to help him through. Corner here, Cronin battling and grabbing the offensive rebound. Jackson loses control. Tough shit for Louisiana Tech. Jackson doesn't need a ton of room, as we see right there. 25.3 points per game, trailing only Marquette's Marcus Howard. And he adds to that. We'll expect to see this season, what we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, they're playing with the chip on their shoulder right now. They're 0-2, and another great bucket by Jackson.
Bench in the first half. Quick catch, shoot, Jackson. Pendant. We are told by our stage manager. Wonderful job. Thank you. We'll see if Jackson can get on track. Tough shot against Bior, and Jackson has some room to operate here.
3. Do it.
And you called it. Jackson open for a moment. That's all he needs. Under 8 minutes to go out of that timeout. Eric Kunkel dialing up some pressure for his team.
Another one?
Since he was inserted into the starting lineup, so he's been a difference maker.
Dave Watson managed to close on Jackson, and we talk about a thinner roster, lots of new faces. David McCoy emerged as a walk-on. He used to just be a practice
minute now to open up this 8-point lead.
Well, that was a great pass from Harper Baker. They just could not take advantage. And on the opposite end,
and its quickness to get what I call backdoor cuts for a postman inside.
Tyler got a scholarship from Jay Ladner this summer in the offseason. Jackson from the free throw line. It's 10 to shoot.
Good scouting report by Southern Miss. They tried that alley-oop motion to Germany for the shot. Just zipped it through the UTSA defense. Not good offside help that time.
Jackson,
Best in Oz, including from me.
Jackson with his head down.
Say tonight.
Zumbel will throw it in as it's out off of FEODG. Nice move, and first shot up and for Edwards still working on Jackson. That's the matchup right now. Jackson's going to get his own miss and follows it up.
Footer. He needs to get that ball down low.
Jackson fadeaway jumper. My goodness. Would be perhaps up for UTEP to possibly win. But the guard play, that's been the deal, and no avail. FEODG forcing his way through. Archie fighting off the pick to get around. ODG. Cronin. Nice cut to Jackson. Good redirect. In and out.
Stays with it.
Gets his own rebound amongst the trees. UTEP Miners, who still lead the all-time series, but that gap is closing rapidly. UTSA. Barisic. Back to Jhivvan Jackson, who got a spell. Jackson contested with Vila. UTSA leading by a pair, trying to improve on that. Here's Jackson.
Separation.
Step back. And
bounce. You got to love that as a coach. Anytime your guard is able to go in there with the bigs.
Goodness gracious. Man. Or can the Roadrunners pull back from 5? Here's Jhivvan Jackson in range, in rhythm, 3-point.
Both these teams are hot. We talked about North Texas winners of 6 in a row, but UTSA has won 3 of the last 4, and there's Jhivvan Jackson. Structure of the way things are going in Conference USA has shifted down to Texas and Florida. Wow. Another run around 90.
It's a terrific year so far for them. Oh, gets it going. These guards,
they run it every opportunity. A-10 Bior couldn't handle it, but the possession.
Point guard going up against a slight Jhivvan Jackson. Of course, the comparisons to Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks are obvious, and with good reason.
Consecutive points, and they get a block on defense. Here comes Jackson, one-on-one, takes it in, and scores it.
Wow, a rare bunny missed by the steady Simmons.
Oh, Jackson, the crossover. Whoa. Nifty move. Wallace really had nowhere to go. Finds Fronin, and Jackson for three. At one point, about 10 minutes ago, down by 18 points. Jackson.
Steve Henson told us at shoot-around today they have to avoid a poor defensive start. Jhivvan Jackson.
But they'll mix it up a little bit. They'll show 2-3 and then switch within the possession to a man-to-man. Great job. Eventually, Butler took a bad one.
Neither team has scored in the past 2:30.
Putting this one away if you're a Blazer fan.
Jackson over Benjamin, and we're top. Tracks it down. Jackson pulls. Jackson and a half to go. Two teams right now sitting in Tier 2 of Conference USA. Big time.
There's the first made shot of the game. Here's Jackson working against Cooper Robb. Able to use the speed, ends up inside for a... Shepard's pass intercepted by Jackson. Jackson gonna take it in and finish. What a... Jackson has it against Edwards. Gonna use that speed inside and... Jackson now with 3 boards. 10 points in that first half. Was 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Now got 17 points. Jackson trying to split the defense. He does, and one. Here's Jackson still looking for his first 3 of the game. There it is.
Ball. That's a pretty hard screen you sit there in Andy Taylor.
It's his job, physical. Find number 2. Find number 22 so they can get some baskets.
Jhivvan Jackson, right there, float game scorer, who also, you pointed out before the game, has the most 3-point attempts in all of college basketball.
Go past a primary, secondary defender, not accustomed to making that shot.
Here's Jackson, the mismatch, floating it over Bennett. Comes Jackson. He's been quiet for a while here.
Has been quiet, but again, at any given time, there we go.
Fronin. Germany wants it, leave and screen for Jackson. Right back to Germany. Bennett closing out there. Jackson, the twisting effort.
Yeah, they're not used to being trapped or being blitzed, as they call it, and they get frustrated.
Jackson, tough 3-ball. Pro shooter in the league, missing 2. He's at 86% on the year.
Just can't give up offense. I mean, you can't let that happen. You're trying to make a run. One of the best scorers in the league.
Elevate Western Kentucky's offense to another level.
Jackson rattles home the 3. Western Kentucky scored on 6 of their last 7 possessions on a 12-4 run. Jackson fading away. Ooh, that was a tough shot. Fronin out to Zumbel, and now Jacob Germany as they toss it around. There's Jackson, used the head fake. His hands in his face, and the UTSA down 2. They were down as many as 12. And now up 1 is... Seems like every time Western Kentucky is out there on the floor, they are involved in a nail-biter down the stretch. Jackson! Western Kentucky still has 3 timeouts to go. Jackson, pump fake, teardrop. Oh, use that.
Force average.
And it's his 4th 3-pointer of the game. He's 4 for 6 from deep, 22 points, 15 rebounds. Jackson got it poked away, but got it back.
The turnover, but Ingram had an expressway of room to work with. Here's Jhivvan Jackson from the right side, and he finally hit a shot. The right corner for UTSA. Here's Zumbel. Now to Jackson. Jackson at the free throw line. Tough circus shot. He's fouled and he scores. Got the wing. Wanted to pull the trigger on a three, but couldn't. Schillings did well from his center spot to come bother him. Now Jackson, a fadeaway three from the left corner is good. At UTSA 22, UTSA gifted a flagrant, and they have the basketball. Barisic catches the inbound of the left elbow. Now they throw up top. Jackson, a rainbow three is up, lost it. Jackson with the steal. Jackson a 1-on-2, stop and pop three, and he banked it in because Florida Atlantic's lead is down to 18. The Owls playing zone now defensively. Bior top of the key for UTSA. Bior sends it to the left, and a three is up. And Florida Atlantic has its largest advantage with 10:18 left to go. Here's Jackson, a right corner three. He's fouled, hits the TSA in the front court right, guarded by Blackshear. They find Jackson on the left wing. You know he's just going to be chucking. Pulls up from 17, a left baseline jumper. Got a left wing for UTSA. Wallace, guarded by Maitre, throws up top to Jackson. Jackson steps around a screen, pops a three. Got the roll up defensively. Wallace drives from the left corner, throws it to Rodriguez on the left side. Handoff, Jackson, another three. Here we go. We got it. Finds Wallace, touch pass underneath Rodriguez, goes up, Ingram swatted him. Rodriguez got it back, throws it up top to Jackson. His three is good.
And 10 on the shot clock already.
Felt like he passed up a layup on that drive.
Jackson doesn't pass up much, and he's win against FAU 94-82 on Wednesday. UTSA coming off an 84-59 loss against Old Dominion. On the three, Byers up for the board. Back comes Jhivvan Jackson. He's got Wallace, instead pulls up for three, and Jackson.
What Marshall's done, they haven't done it as successfully this year. You saw that miss by Williams.
Taylor lost it. Jackson makes them 4% three-point shooter. Jackson splits. Jackson will go to the line, looking for the Germany. Whiteside's down in the lane, and that just got ugly. Now Whiteside is now hobbling, and the three is good.
Please, like Jensen Williams, great pass by Andy Taylor as well.
Jackson makes it look impressive.
Left hand, Andy Taylor, big shot.
A freshman, no less. Jackson right back.
Under Tony Bennett at both Washington and Virginia has really done a great job.
Jackson,
Jackson with a nice pump fake, steps inside the three-point line, drills it. Jackson, fadeaway, good. Floating off the miss, Jackson. His shot good. 2-pointer.